Hello, everyone. This is Mystic Goddess with your general reading. So, today we're going to see how the person who is thinking about you truly feels about you currently. This reading is for everyone of every zodiac sign, so feel free to switch the energies around as needed. All right, so let's go ahead and get into these messages. Give me messages, please, Holy Spirit, for everyone that watches this reading. When it comes to the person who is thinking of my viewers, wow, you have a lot that came out. What are that person's true feelings toward my viewers currently when it comes to love? What are that person's true feelings, my goodness, toward my viewers currently when it comes to love? But we're going to keep all of the cards that have come out. 2 more shuffles. All right. So let's see what comes out here. All right. So at the bottom of the deck, you have pregnancy. So someone is either wanting to have a new beginning with you or is giving energy of this person thinking about settling down. There could be a pregnancy for some of you, but for others, this is someone who wants to give birth to something new. You also have true love. Money is tight. Something is brewing. Dating. Mutual feelings, as well as extravagant gestures. There are so many that came out. I'm going to deal with these first, and then we'll get to the others. All right. So it's giving energy of this person wanting to make some things up to you. Okay. They want to show you that they can walk the talk. For a small portion of you, this person could want to come in with some type of gesture from the heart. Now, this could be them buying you something like a gift. For others of you, the gesture from the heart is going to be them being expressive. Now, one of their intentions behind that is to see if your feelings for them are still mutual. So they want to know if they still have a place in your heart. Okay. It's also giving energy of this person hoping that you will be willing to compromise. They're worried that you may not feel the same way about them. For a small portion of you, this person may have started dating someone new. Some of you could have started dating a new person. Now, for others, I feel like this person is worried that you're about to start dealing with new love interests. So there's definitely something brewing behind the scenes. When this person reaches out to you, I feel like they're going to be a bit on edge, especially emotionally. They are so worried about you meeting someone else and getting over them. For some, they may even think that you've met someone new and that is fueling their thoughts of you not feeling the same way about them anymore. But I feel like those of you who have lost feelings for this person, or if you're not as into them as you used to be, it's because this person drove you to your breaking point. You may also feel like whenever you're connecting with them, you're not as strong emotionally, or this is someone who has a tendency to kind of trigger you or poke at you in some way. Some of you are going to feel like something is up when this person reaches out. I feel like they have a tendency to come toward you whenever there is something wrong in their life. For a small portion of you, this person could have some type of issue with money. Okay. For others of you, it's just giving energy of them knowing that you're not going to let them back in easily. They feel as though you are their true love. They think that the two of you have such a strong bond to the point where nothing or no one can come between it. So basically, they feel as though the two of you will always be connected to each other. But see, the problem with this person is I feel like they're either selfish or this is someone who's just stingy when it comes to you, and they're terrified when it comes to the thought of losing you to someone else. Some of you could definitely hear about a pregnancy. Now, it doesn't have to involve this person. There could be a few of you who are pregnant, or this person could start talking about wanting to settle down, wanting to be a family man or a family woman. But like I was telling you guys before, for many of you, it's just symbolic of this person wanting to give birth to something new. Okay. So they may want to prove to you that they're not all talk. Now, you also have poker face, sex, going in circles, sacrifice, as well as trapped. Now, I'm going to let some of you know, if you're able to have children, this person could end up trapping you. Okay. If you do have children with them, I don't feel like it was something that just happened. I feel like it was a lot more intentional than you may be aware of. Okay. This is someone who is feeling as though they cannot escape your energy. They feel stuck at the moment. For a small portion of you, especially if you know that they're connecting with someone else, they feel like they've gotten themselves in an unpleasant situation that's going to be hard for them to get themselves out of. All right. Even though they've been putting on a poker face, I feel like they're going through it. Now, it doesn't necessarily have to involve another romantic option. This could definitely be where this person feels as though they've gotten themselves in a pickle and they feel like they're between a rock and a hard place. All right. So there is some type of situation that's going on with them and they feel stuck in it. They feel like they can't escape it. And whatever it is, it keeps happening. So they may be in the middle of some type of karmic cycle and it keeps repeating itself because this person either isn't making any progress or they're not applying their lessons. And look at this. It looks like a gnat or something. So some of you could feel like this person is a bit of a pest or annoying. Or they could be in an annoying situation. But yeah, there's something that they're needing to sacrifice in order to get out of the karmic cycle that they're in. But it's also giving energy of them not being completely ready to make that sacrifice. Now, it could have to do with a lifestyle for a portion of you. It could have to do with certain characteristics that are no longer serving them. Okay, them working on themselves, getting rid of bad habits, could be some type of addiction. But whatever it is, they keep repeating it. They keep reneging. It's like they take 2 steps forward and 3 steps back. But it's also giving energy of them being really good when it comes to hiding how they truly feel about their current situation. They may not have been as expressive as of lately, okay? Or it's giving two-faced type of energy. And what I mean by that is this could be someone who's pretending to be happy with their current situation, or they're pretending to be okay when in reality they feel as though they are suffering. Also, it's giving energy of this person lusting when it comes to you. They've been thinking about acting on some type of sexual desire that they have when it comes to you. Okay. If any of you do get an invitation from this person, for example, if they want the two of you to meet up, if they say they want to spend time with you, even if they say they just want to talk, I feel like there's something else behind it. Okay. It's giving energy of them wanting to have a romantic encounter or them trying to trap you in some way. There could have even been a point in time when you felt stuck in a situation with this person. You could have felt like you were not going to be able to shake this connection. There could have been a point in time when you felt like you were stuck on this person, but you have been making the necessary sacrifices. And even though you are still in love with this person, some of you are fully aware that they have to go. Okay. Some of you have fully released this person, but I feel for most of you, there are still certain sacrifices that you're needing to make. Yeah. I feel like you've already sacrificed a lot in the name of love, especially when it comes to your boundaries, when it comes to maybe even your integrity or self respect. But many of you are putting your foot down because you're tired of repeating the same cycle. So there could have been a point in time when you would give certain things up, or you would make certain sacrifices that were not serving you, all in the name of love or for the sake of being with this person. But you may have realized that it's just not worth it. With forbidden fruit being at the bottom of the deck, it's giving energy of some of you still desiring to be with this person deep down, but you know that they're not good for you. Okay, this card is all about something being desired but dangerous. So I feel like this person isn't good for you on a soul level. And for a small portion of you, I feel like getting involved with this person or being involved with them would not be socially acceptable in some way. And what I mean by that is there could be certain people around you who, I hate to say, they don't approve of you being with this person, but they just don't feel as though this person is an acceptable option for you. Okay. And it mainly is because of the way that they treated you. I don't know why I keep hearing not that much love in the world. Ain't that much love in the world. Why? I don't know why I keep hearing that. So someone could look at this person like it's not that much love in the world for you to keep putting up with certain things, or for you to have to deal with their bull crap. Hmm. I do feel like they're going to come toward you with a tempting offer. Okay, so they're going to try and lure you back in when it comes to reconciling. So it's going to be so important for you not to fall for this trap. I'm telling you, for some of you, it's going to be a pregnancy trap. But for others of you, I feel like this person is going to try and trap you by making it seem as though it's going to be different this time around. And if you were to decide to accept this person's offer, initially things will be good. Okay, they may very well walk the talk. They may go out of their way a little bit to make things up with you. For example, let's say they have an issue when it comes to communication. They may be more consistent with their communication initially, all to go back to some of their same negative habits. Okay, you may notice that all of a sudden something happens that shows you that they haven't really made any progress at all. Something could happen to make you feel like dealing with this person would be like spinning around in circles, almost kind of pointless. Hmm. So they do want to reconcile with you. For some of you, this person could come in wanting to have a fresh new start after the ending of some type of cycle. Hmm. Could be a moon cycle for some of you. This person could come in during a new moon. For others of you, I feel like right when you are interested in a new beginning elsewhere, or right when you have turned your back on reconciling with this person, you're going to hear from them and they're going to be expressing some interest. I would also be careful when it comes to what you tell this person, okay? Be careful when it comes to letting them know what you have going on. If you have any type of new beginning, if you are making some type of new, fresh start for yourself, be careful when it comes to letting them know about that. Because at this point, it's kind of giving desperate type of energy, okay? Even if you're looking at the connection between the two of you as something that is unpleasant, as something that is stagnant and is no longer serving you, I feel like this person will pretend to be who they think you want them to be just to kind of keep you there. So it's basically them trying to buy time. That's what I'm trying to say here. So I do see them wanting to work things out. Okay, for a small portion of you, this person could have had a new beginning elsewhere, could have been with another person, could have been some other type of new beginning. And all of a sudden, they're going to come toward you wanting to talk. Give me another card. What are this person's true feelings toward my viewers when it comes to love? There's something this person feels like you're being tight with or stingy with. Now, it could be your time, it could be your energy, it could be your effort. For some of you, it could be your money. It could even be your presence. Just take it however it fits. They just feel like you're restricting them in some way, like you're not giving them full access like you have before. And I'm telling you, if you were to start dating someone new, if you were to start meeting other people, it would break this person. Now, they're going to continue to keep a poker face. They're going to pretend as though they're uninterested, okay? Like they don't really care. But in reality, I feel like it would break them. It would break them. So they cannot take what they dish out. All right, you have depression here. So this person is definitely in a state of hopelessness or pessimism, but I feel like it's linked to a situation that they've gotten themselves stuck in. Now, for some of you, this person is being victimized in some way. How they're being victimized will be different for all of you. For some of you, there is someone who is lying to them or keeping secrets from them. There's someone around them who could have bad intentions. Also, be careful when it comes to them using depression or using some type of victim mentality in order to get past your boundaries. So you're being asked to be vigilant and to protect yourself. Because it's like right when you let your guard down, they're going to start sending you mixed signals. But you guys have emotional and mental clarity. Okay. Many of you are experiencing a breakthrough. It's like your intuition is stronger than ever. So make sure that you trust in it. For a small portion of you, there's going to be a secret that comes to light where you're going to find out that this person is feeling guilty or they're in regret over some of the things that they've done to you. They definitely regret some of their selfish intentions or they regret stringing you along. They're wishing that they could undo the damage that they caused, but I feel like they did too much. Someone could also end up stringing them along. At the top of the deck, you have addiction. So they're using some type of substance in order to cope with their feelings or in order to numb temptation when it comes to destructive behavior. This is someone who is crumbling behind closed doors. They are spiraling. And I feel like they're using some type of substance or they're using certain people in order to numb those thoughts, in order to numb those feelings. Wow. Give me one more card. What are this person's true feelings? That was quick. All right, you have forever changed, and that card came out crossing. If you notice, it came out on top of a phone call. So this is someone who is hoping that you have not changed on them permanently. Okay, they can tell that you're different, or they can tell that you're operating out of a better version of yourself. Okay. There's also something that you're doing differently, and they're hoping that it won't last. It could be that you're not as quick to reach out to them. It could be that you haven't been expressing much interest, you haven't been expressive. Could be the way that you speak to them, or just certain action that you've been taking, but they're hoping that it's not something permanent. Now, for others of you, if this person has been moving differently when it comes to their action, or when it comes to the way that they communicate, even their lack of communication, just take it however it fits. They don't feel like they're going to be able to keep this up much longer. This is someone who is hoping that you will give in. Okay? Yeah. They're hoping that you will eventually give in. And they're feeling that way because in the past, you would usually give in. But they can feel it. They can feel that there's something different this time around. At the bottom of the deck, you have secrets. So they do feel as though you have a secret lover, a secret admirer. They feel like you're moving in silence. They feel as though there is more to be revealed about you in due time. Now, for some of you, they're actually looking for confirmation regarding whether you're seeing another person. They're searching for answers. For a small portion of you, they're even exaggerating things. So, for example, if you have social media, every little thing that you post, they twist it some way to be about them. Okay? Wow. For some of you, this person could come in exaggerating some type of minor issue. Okay? Exaggerating some type of minor issue, but for some of you, they're not going to want to tell you the full story about it. Almost like they're going to give you bits and pieces of what they are going through, or whatever the minor issue is. It's like they're just going to drop little breadcrumbs here and there, and then they're going to make it seem as though they'll let you know more later. Like they can't tell you everything right now, or something along those lines. Just know that they're exaggerating. They are exaggerating. Wow. So there is a lot going on here. A lot going on. I do feel like this person's going to start setting some little traps for you. Okay? They're about at their wits' end. They've reached a breaking point. This is someone who's slowly been losing emotional strength. And what is really breaking them is the thought of you dating someone else. They've convinced themselves that someone else is in the picture. Now, for some of you, there is another person in the picture, but for others, I just feel like you are doing what is best for you. So there's a lot of regret here when it comes to this person stringing you along, giving you false hope in some way, having selfish intentions, or there's a lot of regret when it comes to crying wolf. I feel like this person may have given you false hope about things being different. They may have done that many times in the past, all to put you through the same cycle over and over again. Okay, but they're going to be coming in with some type of gesture from the heart. That's going to be their way of kind of testing you to see if if they still have, how can I put this? It's going to be their way of seeing if they still have if you still have deep feelings for them the way that they have deep feelings for you. Okay. If they can still come in and pull on your heartstrings, if they still have that same effect on you. And one of the ways that they're going to test you is by some type of compromise. Okay. Or by seeing how you respond, how you react to something nice that they say or do. But they're definitely up to something. Okay. Like I said before, you guys have a lot of emotional and mental clarity. You have gone through a breakthrough. Um, and it's completely different than how you were in the past. I feel like when this person used to send you mixed signals, when they would be inconsistent with you, it would completely throw you off when it comes to your clarity. But you have definitely ascended and elevated. But like I said, just be careful when it comes to them making it seem as though they're going through something, or like they're upset, or like someone has done them wrong in some way. That's going to be your red flag. Mm. But I do feel like they're going through some type of unpleasant situation, or there's something that they feel stuck in, and they're realizing that whoever is around them has had bad intentions toward them all along. Someone is definitely victimizing them. May even be someone they feel like they need to protect themselves from. They might need to protect them. They may need to protect themselves from themselves, if you get what I'm saying. Mm. But yeah, make sure that you continue to um, continue healing and continue making healthy choices that reflect this better version that you're operating out of. Okay. Regardless of what they say, because I feel like they're going to test you initially through communication by something that they say, and they're going to see if you hold out on your boundaries or if you're deeply moved by whatever they say. If you were the type who cared when this person was going through something, if you would get upset when people would wrong them, when people would screw them over, they may try and use that tactic, or they're just going to make it seem as though they've been going through something, but it's going to be exaggerated. But there's going to be more to be revealed. Patience will be needed. It's going to be important for you guys not to react too quickly. Okay, there are going to be some things revealed to you. There are going to be some secrets that come to the surface. Whatever you are needing confirmation about regarding this particular person, you're going to get it. Whatever you're needing answers about, you're going to get it. And for some, it's going to be concrete proof, undeniable proof. All right. And so that is the reading, everyone. If you guys resonated with this, or if you liked this reading, make sure that you give this video a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I would love to have you as a part of the Mystic family. Don't forget to hype me up. Okay, make sure that you hype up this video. You guys take care. Be safe. Until next time. Bye.